Welcome to the Ticket Revenue Self-Paced Training. This course is part of a series. This is Learning Journey 1 and introduces United Airlines Sales Approach. Course Overview. The focus of this online course is to enhance your knowledge, skills, and ability to determine the needs of the customer and demonstrate effective sales skills. This course builds on existing skills and provides additional customer service tools to promote a flyer-friendly travel experience. To continue, click Next, Introduction. At United we use a sales approach called customer-based selling. This sales technique enables you to approach each call as a sales opportunity while tailoring your sales approach to each customer. This means using your knowledge and skills in a very personalized manner to maximize revenue opportunities. In today's session we will introduce 5 elements to be a successful reservation sales and service representative. Each element includes tips and suggested verbiage. To get started, select a topic on the left. Effective listening. Effective listening means more than just hearing, and it can be a real asset in closing the sale. Being aware of the subtle customer cues using reflective statements, even noticing background noise or the customer's note of voice can all help you personalize your approach and eliminate resistance or objections at the close of the sale. Let's take a look at some tips for effective listening. Tips. Give the customer your undivided attention to avoid asking the customer to repeat information. Use reflective and clarifying statements following probes to assure a clear understanding of the customer's needs. Acknowledge inquiries appropriately. Demonstrate genuine interest in the customer by actively rephrasing and reflecting on customer comments. Pick up on subtle cues and tailor your approach accordingly. Now, let's review some suggested verbiage. Suggested verbiage. You said, "Your mom is traveling, is she a Mileage Plus member? I'll be happy to check that for you. Your meeting is in the afternoon, when is the earliest that you can leave? You sound hesitant, is the fare not what you expected? For the kids traveling with you, we now offer 2 new snack boxes, the Ben Flynn Snack Box and the Garrett Popcorn Mix. Determine customer needs. Determining needs clearly at the beginning and throughout the call is a critical ingredient of successful selling. Doing your best detective work helps eliminate any resistance or objection at the close of the sale. You will then be able to offer the customer the product tailored to their specific needs. Using a collaborative approach helps gain concurrence and diffuse resistance by actively involving the customer in the selling process. Explaining why specific information is needed, discussing benefits, and using reflective statements helps establish rapport and makes selling much easier. Let's take a look at some tips to determine customer needs. Tips. If lowest fare is a priority, offer fare range, high to low, prior to seeking specifics. Tailor questioning path to the individual needs of the customer. Seek specific travel dates, number and party, class of service, preferred time of day and degree of flexibility. Explain the reason for your questions using benefit statements to establish a collaborative sales effort. Use reflective and clarifying statements following probes or customer comments. For example, "So, you are more interested in fares than times now?" Let's review some suggested verbiage. Suggested verbiage. Are you more interested in the fare or the flight times? Are your travel dates flexible? Can you travel on Saturday? Can you travel on a different date? Are you able to stay at least 7 days in London to qualify for our lowest fare? Are you traveling for business or pleasure? Will one of these fares fit your price range? If the seats are still available, are you ready to purchase the tickets today? Product presentation. Successful product presentation goes beyond discussing flight times or giving a fare quote. Helping the customer visualize what they are purchasing will encourage them to buy. Tailor your product presentation to the individual customer by discussing the specific features or benefits that best meet their needs. To continue, click on Tips. Tips. Selectively present schedule and fare information and pace your presentation to the experience level of the caller. Present pertinent features and benefits using descriptive words of phrases based on the type of customer. Provide customer with information on flights and/or fare rules as necessary. Attempt to market United product line when appropriate, for example, Millie Plus, Economy Plus, Bistro on board, Choice Menu, in-flight snacks, Stroopwafel, Fairlock, United App, United Wi-Fi, Direct, United Club, United Private Screening, etc. Create a sense of urgency by presenting benefits of booking buying now. Test for acceptance. Use clarifying statements to encourage customer to make a decision. Present comparisons when appropriate, for example, non-stops versus connections or budget economy versus higher-priced fares. Now, let's look at some suggested verbiage. Verbiage. That is a popular destination. Let me check which flights are still available. Which flight works better for you and your family, the 10 a.m., which is a wide-body, or the 12 noon? Can you leave from Fort Lauderdale instead of Miami? I have a great non-stop available from Newark to Los Angeles which offers complimentary seat-back on-demand entertainment and Wi-Fi access for purchase. How does that sound? Will that work for you? We can offer you a convenient connection to Asia through our San Francisco hub. Yes, we do have service to your destination via United and our Star Alliance code-share partner. Close the sale. Striving to close on every sales call is the primary objective of a successful salesperson. Act upon opportunities to close throughout the call by presenting alternatives, suggestions, and recommendations to obtain close. Let's review a few tips. Assist the customer in making decisions to buy our product. Attempt to satisfy customer needs, such as travel consultants, Mileage Plus members, pleasure travelers, while supporting overall sales effort. Counter rejection through probing and by providing alternate solutions to customers' needs. Re-emphasize benefits of booking now, and explain our risk-free policy. Provide alternatives and work to confirm a solution with the customer. Ready for some phraseology, suggested verbiage. Let's go ahead and complete this purchase. We allow you to cancel for any reason within 24 hours. Let's book this trip and guarantee the fare now. May I have your Mileage Plus number? Will you be using a debit or credit card? Will you be confirming your plans tonight? Those seats are limited, so let's secure the lowest fare with a purchase on your credit card today. Let's book now so you don't miss out on this price which allows you free cancellation in the next 24 hours. Let's reserve a seat for you now while they are still available. How do you spell your last name? How soon can you get back to us? Will you be speaking to your travel companion tonight? Our fares are not guaranteed and may change until ticket purchase. You sound hesitant. Are the fares what you were anticipating? When do you plan on purchasing your ticket? Flight prices change frequently due to demand and availability. We can save this flight and secure the fare with a credit card. The ticket is fully refundable in the next 24 hours. Assume ticket at booking. Instant ticketing is the most cost-effective method of distributing United's product. Therefore, our goal is to pursue ticketing at booking in a positive, assumptive manner, quickly assessing the situation and promoting appropriate payment options. The result will be higher earnings for United and greater convenience for the customer. Let's continue with some tips. Pursue instant ticketing based on customers' flight preference or needs. Offer payment options. Our preferred method is credit or debit card. Provide alternate methods of payment when a credit card is not an option for our customer, such as online check, PayPal, PayPal Credit, Western Union, etc. If the customer is not ready to purchase the ticket now, after offering ticket at booking and explaining our risk-free policy, offer the option to save their itinerary and fare for 3 or 7 days with Fairlock when available. Now, let's take a look at the suggested verbiage. Which credit card will you be using today? Will you be ticketing by credit or debit card? You can also pay us directly from your checking account using an online check. We can also secure your airfare using your PayPal or PayPal credit account. You have 24 hours to cancel your trip for a full refund. I understand you are not ready to purchase this ticket today. Let me check if this trip is eligible for our Fairlock option, which may allow you to save this fare for 3 or 7 days. When you assume the sale, what do you do after you quote a customer the price for their itinerary? Choose the best answer. A. Ask if it fits within their price range. B. Wait for them to respond to the fare and proceed once they do. C. Ask if they would like to save the fare for 3 or 7 days with fare lock. D. Ask for the last name of the traveler and proceed with creating the travel plan. Which statements can close the sale? Choose all that apply. A. Does the 7 a.m. or the 8 a.m. flight to Philadelphia work better for you? B. Which credit card will you be using today? C. We have plenty of seats available, so if you call us back tonight, you should be fine. D. I can issue an e-ticket for you. What is the last name of the traveler? E. Let us book now. This price allows you free cancellation in the next 24 hours. What is the first step to closing the sale? Choose the best answer. A. When you book the reservation. B. When you issue an e-ticket. C. When you ask questions to determine the customer's needs. D. When you ask customers if the fare works for them. Your customer wants to be in Chicago bright and early tomorrow for a business meeting. He is not sure of his return to Washington, D.C. He thinks he'll need to return mid-afternoon on the same day of his arrival. How would you respond to your customer? Choose the best answer below. A. Let me book your flight to Chicago, and you can book the return later when you are sure of the return time. B. Since we have hourly flights to and from Chicago, there are many flights to choose from. When you find out the time you want to return, give us a call, and we will book the entire trip. C. I will book your flight to Chicago, as we discussed. Then, for your return, we have a mid-afternoon departure at 3 p.m., and I'll confirm you on that flight. If you need to change the flight, you can do so later. This fare is very flexible. One effective sales technique is to create a sense of urgency for the customer to buy now. Which statements create urgency? Choose all that apply. A. Let me see what seats we still have available. B. When are you hoping to travel? C. If your travel dates are firm, let's book your flights today. Airline ticket prices fluctuate daily. D. We have hourly non-stop service between Newark and Chicago. E. To avoid ticketing service charges, I recommend that you purchase this ticket on United.com. You have completed the Ticket Revenue Learning Journey 1. Before you leave, please give us feedback completing a training survey. Thank you.